Hi guys, welcome back to Rock Fabulous 40s. This is like my third video that I'm filming today. I'm trying to get a whole lot of filming done at once. It's been really difficult lately. Oh, my hair's bugging. It's been really difficult lately for me to get filming in between a lot of stuff going on at work and a lot of stuff going on at home. It's just been really hard. So I'm trying to do as much filming as I can at once. I've had a lot of things that have built up that I need to talk about, and one of the things that I want to get into today is a haul. It's haul time. I went to TJ Maxx. So we have got kind of a significant haul coming your way. So this might be a little bit of a longer video because I've got a lot of stuff. So if you guys want to put me on pause and go get a drink or a snack or whatever, be my guest, feel free. Otherwise, we're just going to jump right in. Alright, so like I said, I went to TJ Maxx, and TJ Maxx has got a beauty area, and they have a lot of products in their beauty area. Excuse the fly flying around. I don't know what it is this summer, but our house is getting flies, and it is just horrible. We go around swatting them, we chase them. I swear, I'm like a dog with squirrel syndrome. I see it flying around my head, and I'm like, whoop, fly. I hate those things. Anyways, back to the haul. Alright, so TJ Maxx has got a beauty area, and they carry a lot of products or name brands that I've never heard of before, but yet they also will carry a lot of high-end products that are maybe discontinued or are being discontinued but are still good products to use because they've never been open. You do have to be really careful though going through places like TJ Maxx and Ross and Marshalls, those kind of places, and you do have to make sure that if you're going to buy a makeup product that it has not been opened before, because if it's been opened before, it's on its way to going bad, and it's probably got people's bacteria on it and just blah. So just stay away from the stuff that has been opened. Alright, so we're going to jump right in. Alright. I picked up 2 masks from the brand called Revive. These guys right here. This is an anti-aging mask. This is a brightening facial mask. So this one says it's a 2-pack collagen sleep mask. Bonus application brush for an at-home facial that helps smooth, tighten, and rehydrate skin to help minimize the signs of aging. So that's this one right here, and you'll see it has a little application brush that comes with it. It's not exactly little, but application brush, and 2 mask pods here. And I picked this up for $2.99. This one, same concept, but this one's supposed to be a brightening mask. So this one has a rose sleep mask with the bonus application brush. This one is supposed to revitalize and moisturize for a smooth, supple complexion. So again, you've got 2 mask pods, and then you have your application brush here. I've never tried these before, so I'm kind of excited or anxious to give them a shot and see if I like them. Now, sleep mask, I don't know if I can actually sleep with the mask on my face. That might be a bit uncomfortable. Let's see how to use. For best results, cleanse skin dry thoroughly. Peel back lid of mask, dip the tip of the applicator brush into the product. Use brush to spread even layer of product across face, neck, nose, and avoiding the eye area. Leave treatment on overnight. Upon waking, rinse any remaining residue. So if this is like some kind of odd color or something, I'm probably going to wake up with it all over my pillow because I toss and turn so much at night that I don't know if I could sleep with some kind of weird mask on my face. But you know what? I'll try it. We'll see what happens. Alright, next up, I picked up this powder brush. This is called the All Over Coverage Powder Brush from Isabella Scott. This guy right here. And I picked this guy up for $5.99. I've never tried brushes by Isabella Scott before. Now, TJ Maxx has got tons of brushes from brands I've never heard of before. And this was one of them, but I picked it up because it looked nice and soft and fluffy, and it was pink. So let me go ahead and pull this guy out of the package here. And they have got this guy taped up good, which is a good thing. Oh my god, this is like way soft. Yes. Okay. I'm glad I got this guy. Look how pretty it is too. That is a gorgeous little brush, isn't it? So soft. Oh, it is so freaking soft. Alright, I'm gonna enjoy trying this guy out. Freaking awesome. Alright, I picked up some more brushes from Real Techniques. This is the contour brush, pointed foundation brush, detailer brush, and buffing brush. And it also comes with what they call a panoramic case. Now, I've got tons and tons of Real Techniques brushes. I mean, tons. And then I've got more over there in my brush cups over there. But I don't have any of these Real Techniques brushes. Let me pull these out. Okay. So here's your panoramic case, so you can close it like this. Anyway, so I guess maybe, I don't know, does it stand up? It does. It stands up like this. Okay, cool. Alright, so these brushes, okay, these are actually really soft as well. So this is the pointed foundation brush, but if you guys look, that's not a foundation brush. I mean, look how small that is. This is going to be the perfect concealer brush right there. And maybe even around the nose because it's so pointed and tapered right there. I mean, look at that. Okay. And then you've got, this is the detailer brush. This guy right here. And this guy, I would actually use this just kind of right down underneath the lower lash line. I might do it if I'm trying to do a cut crease, which I don't do too terribly often. I have another Real Techniques, what they call the detailer brush. Actually, it's called the accent brush, but it's small. It's a little similar. Anyways, so this is the detailer brush. And then you've got the contour brush, this guy right here, so soft. And he's small enough that he probably would fit in the contours of the cheeks nicely to blend in contour, which is freaking awesome. But it also looks like he would make a really good highlight brush as well. I mean, he fits just perfectly right there. Look at that. So, and that would make a great little highlight brush. So that is freaking awesome. And I've already got the Real Techniques, they call it the setting brush. It's a pink one that works great for highlight too, but I'm excited to have that. And then they have this one, which is called the buffing brush. And I've been wanting this one for a long time. I've seen a lot of people use this for buffing in foundation because it's so dense and round that you can, it's supposed to be really, really easy to just buff in foundation. I do have a Real Techniques Expert Face Brush, this guy right here, which I use for foundation, which works great. But now I've got this one to try, so I'm really excited about that. So awesome. Now that Real Techniques set I have seen at Walgreens, and as a matter of fact I saw it at Walgreens just the other day and it was like $19 for the set. This was $7.99 at Marshall's. So, I mean, great deal for something that is still available at Walgreens, right? $7.99 instead of $19. So, pretty good deal there. Alright, jumping back in. Let me get this guy out of the way. This is not something I got at Marshall's. I picked this up at Walgreens only because I ran into it on accident. This is one of the new blushes from the Fit Me line. Okay, so this is a Fit Me blush, and this is in Peach. And he is a gorgeous blush. I have worn him several times, but I did want to include him in this haul because, can you guys see it? Because he is, don't mind the lipstick swatches over there. This is the blush here. I wanted to include him in this haul because he is new. I've been wearing him and I do really, really like these little Fit Me blushes. So they're great little blushes, and this color in Peach is beautiful. Doesn't swatch the greatest, but it goes on the skin beautifully. I have these lashes from Profusion, and Profusion is a known brand. They're a very inexpensive brand. I picked these lashes up for $1.99, and I'm so sorry, the hollow packaging back there is kind of reflecting weird on the camera, but they are a, I'm so sorry, they are a very natural lash. And that's the kind of lash I like, is one that is very natural. The one I'm wearing today is a very, very natural lash. You wouldn't be able to actually look at me and go, oh my gosh, she's got fake lashes on, because I just like them very natural. And that's what these kind of reminded me of, was just a natural lash, and it does look like it has an invisible band. So I figured, why not? $1.99, I'll give them a try. If I don't like them, it's only $1.99. Who cares? I found a couple of cubes. This is from the brand Ellen Tracy. And I see Ellen Tracy all over Marshall's, all over TJ Maxx, all over Ross. It's a pretty popular brand in those stores. I picked these cubes up for $3.99 a piece. Let me go ahead and pop them open so you guys can actually see what they are. Okay, the first cube, you'll see it's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 different little compartments here. And so we have like a contouring type bronzer. It's more of a cool tone bronzer. Let me pop it open here and show you guys. I really do like this little design, how it's like stacked like this. It's kind of cool. Alright, so you've got this guy here, which is kind of a cool tone bronzer. It's not really warm at all, but this type of bronzer works great also for me to use as a blush instead of a contour, even though it's like kind of dark, I guess. It's got just enough, I want to say, of a reddish hue to it that it does make a really, really pretty blush if you go really light-handed with it. Okay, that's it right there. Alright, so the next one up is another bronzer. It's just a bit warmer than the last one. Go ahead and swatch this guy. You love how I said just a bit warmer. It's actually, in real life, quite a bit warmer. Right there. Doesn't look like it on camera, but it is quite a bit warmer. And these are really, really soft to the touch, and I'm not getting a whole lot of kickback from them either. So that's actually nice. The next one is, let's see, so we did this guy, this guy. Okay, the next one, the third one from the bottom here, is a very light, warm-toned blush. Very light, very warm tone. Let me swatch this guy. This one is kind of powdery too, so, okay, you guys, it wouldn't even show up on my skin. It's so light. And that's it. Right there, you guys will see it doesn't even, and that's it. It doesn't even show up really on my skin. Okay. Just working down my arm here. The next one in the bundle here is a little pink one. The pink one is very light. This is supposed to be a blush, but I'm not exactly sure. And it looks almost white. You know what I mean? It's pink, but it looks almost white. I don't know how that would look as a blush. Right there. It's just, it's so, 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 so light. I have not tried to wear it yet. And then the next one here is just a powder. And this is a, I tried to use it as an under eye setting powder. If you have any texture, if you have any lines or wrinkles, this is not a good one to use under your eyes. You guys see how white that is? And I know a lot of your HD powders are white, but this is like to the extreme white. Hold on. Ready? You see that? That is like to the extreme white. There's like, you buff it in, and instead of it buffing in and looking even with the skin, do you guys still see the white cast there? It's still got a white cast. And I buffed it in. So yeah, this white powder, no good. No good. It's going to show up white. And then on the top of the little stack here, you have a mirror and a little spongy poof thing, which I haven't tried to use yet. But I do like the fact that it comes with a mirror as I'm blinding you guys. Alright, so that's cube number 1. Cube number 2, which by the way, these are called stacked. Why am I calling them cubes? They're not cubes. They're round things. They're stacks. They're not cubes. Alright, so the next stack is color correctors. And I have worn a couple of the color correctors. I am actually wearing a couple of them today. So, let's start at the top of the stack this time. Okay, so you have this white one here, and the white one has your mirror and your little poof. Okay. Then you go on down and you have purple. Now guys, these are all cream color correctors. This stack was all powder. This stack is all cream. So you have a purple here, and the purple is supposed to help reduce like sallowness in the skin, dullness. Okay, and it's pretty doggone purple. It's very creamy. It is a thick cream, very, very creamy, and it is definitely purple. The next one is kind of a pinky salmon color. You guys see that? This one would work great under the under eye as a dark circle corrector. That's what I use these pink salmony colors for. I'll use the pink salmony colors, I'll use the orange salmony colors, sometimes I'll use yellow, okay? But this would be a great under eye concealer here. Go ahead and swatch this guy. Okay, so very pinky, very salmony. And again, this is very, very creamy and emollient as well. The next one down is your orange one here. And if you look, the orange one is kind of a lighter pinky tone, but it's still kind of a pinky salmony tone, just a bit lighter. And then again, this one is also very, very creamy, very emollient. See that? A little bit of this stuff goes a long way. Okay, the next one down is this green guy here. That is definitely green. Green is supposed to be great for covering redness. Okay, so that's the green. I'm just going on down the arm here. That is definitely a green. So again, very creamy, very emollient, and the green is good for covering redness. I don't need a whole lot of green because I don't have a whole lot of redness on my face, but that's a great green though if you need it. And then the last one in the stack is a yellow. I am also wearing the yellow today. And then you've got the yellow, and the yellow kind of looks greenish a little bit, but what I did today, let me go ahead and swatch this guy. Okay, that's the yellow. Okay, so what I did today to cover dark circles was I used the one in the orange stack here, which is this one, the lighter of the pink, and I put that on my dark circle, kind of blended it in just a hair, and then I put that yellow on top of it and blended it in. I mean, I really blended it in, and it covered the circles. And then I just went over the top of it with just a tiny, itty bitty bit of my foundation that was left on my foundation brush, because I didn't want to put more concealer on top of that. So I just took my leftover foundation that was on my brush and patted it in on top, and then just set it with a little bit of setting powder. So these creams, guys, were surprisingly good. So what did I say they were, $3.99? Yeah, $3.99. These creams were surprisingly good. So if you are at Marshall's or TJ Maxx or Ross and you run into these Ellen Tracy stacks, they're good. I was really, really surprised. Well, the color correcting one is good. The powder one was just kind of okay. The white powder, no. The others just kind of okay. Nothing great to write home about. Color correctors, wonderful. Alright, let's get into some more known brands now. Let me get something to wipe this off. We're going to get into a little bit more known products now. I picked up a NYX, this is the Extreme Shine Lip Cream. This guy right here, he was like $1.50. I mean, he was really inexpensive. He still had the safety seal on him, so he was brand spanking new. And it's just a gorgeous, gorgeous, very pigmented lip gloss. And that's what these are. These Extreme Shine Creams are very, very pigmented. Look at that. It's a gloss. Look how pigmented that is. It's just beautiful. So I love these. These are wonderful little products. And then something that you normally only see at Target. This is by Pixie, and this is the Book of Beauty Brow Know-How. This guy right here. And I picked him up for $4.99. At Target, he'd be like $15, maybe even $20, because Pixie, even though you find it at Target, okay, in the drugstore, it's not exactly drugstore prices, okay? Anyway, so this is what it looks like. It's really cute. It's like a little book, and you pop it open, and you have all of these brow products here. So you have this guy here, which is just kind of it's a matte highlighting powder, a matte highlighting powder that you can put like right under your brow bone, or it's just a beautiful like little matte powder there. Okay, then you've got this one here. Whoops, nope, I already swatched that one. Then you've got this one right here. Okay. It's just a little bit darker. That's it, right there. That one actually matches my skin tone a little bit more. Again, it's just kind of like an under the brow bone kind of powder. Now, the rest of these powders, if you guys look carefully, and you'll see it probably maybe even in this one a little bit too. See how it's kind of split in half? All of these powders are split in half. So, like right here, you have a really, really jet black one, and then you have like a really, really, really dark brown, almost black one. So I would think that in here, that there would be a color that would match almost anybody. Not completely anybody, but almost anybody. Let's go ahead and do a couple of, you guys see that? I'm going to be going down the arm again here. Right there. Let's do these two. And like I said, I have worn these. They're not the most pigmented and powdery. They are a little stiff, but for eyebrow powders, you want them a little stiff. You don't want them overly powdery. See, you can't really see those two, but I wear this one, right? Not the black one, but the one next to the black. That's the one that I use. So this is the one that I use, and then this is the black one. Okay, so the one I use, and then the black, right there. So what I do is I just take my little angled eyeliner, eyebrow brush, and I dip it into the powder, and I basically fill in my brows. I don't use it to shape my brows. My brows don't need a whole lot of shape, but they do need occasional fill-in. So that's what I do. I just take the brush, dip it into the powder, fill in the brows, and then go over my brows with my clear brow gel. Works great. So, you know, finding this for, I mean, literally $4.99 when it's probably like a $15, maybe $20 product at Target was pretty freaking cool. So, I'm actually pretty excited about that. And again, this is the Brow Know-How palette here. Next, we have a single eyeshadow from Stila, and this is in the color Golden Topaz. This guy right here. I picked him up for $7.99. He's Stila, so he's more of your higher end brand. So a single shadow from Stila would probably run you, I don't know, $15, $19, something like that probably. But this is it. Look how gorgeous that is. Is that not beautiful? Okay. And it's just a really pretty, that would be like a one shadow look, or it could even be a shadow topper. This would be something that I would put maybe just on the lid, just for a really quick, easy one shadow look, not in the crease, just in the lid, on the lid. Very, very pretty. And the rest I have here are lip products. So I have a Buxom lip polish. This is the full-on lip polish. I picked it up for $6.99, again at Marshall's, and this is in the color Melissa. Let me pop this guy open. Okay, this is what it looks like, and it's just kind of a, I want to say like goldeny peachy shade, peachy tan, I don't know. I'm so bad at describing colors, but I wanted something that I could put on my lips as a topper, not something iridescent, but just something as kind of a topper with just a little bit of a sheen or a shimmer to it. Here. Which, by the way, guys, I'm putting this on top of a matte liquid lip, so I love Buxom because it has that peppermint. It has that pepperminty feel to it because it's supposed to help plump the lips, so it has peppermint oil or something like that in it. So I really love these glosses. So for $7.99 for this, I thought that was a great bargain. Alright, last two things. Both things are from Bite Beauty. Now, this is the old lipstick formula. This is the Luminous Cream lipstick. They don't sell these anymore. Now they sell the Amuse-Bouche, which I don't have any of the Amuse-Bouche, but I want some. But this is the old formula, and I have Bite lipstick in this older formula, the Luminous Cream formula. I just absolutely love it. I wish they would come back out with these. Anyway, let me show you the colors. The first color I have is called Grenache. And again, you have to be really careful and make sure that none of these, if you're going to buy from Marshall's, TJ Maxx, Ross, those stores, that none of these have been opened or touched, because that's just kind of gross. So again, this is Grenache. It's a very pretty kind of pinky purple shade here. Okay, this is it here. Isn't that gorgeous? Look at that. Love it. And then the other one is in Rose, or Rosé, R-O-S-E with the little slashy thing above the E, so I'm assuming Rosé. And again, it's your gray bullet, because it's Bite. This is kind of a really pretty pinky rose shade. That's it right there. Okay. Grenache. Rosé. That pretty? They're so pretty. Alright, and like I said, I picked those up for $6.99 each, and typically these are close to $20 when you would buy them brand spanking new. They don't offer these anymore, but you know, hey. Oh, I just noticed something though. These are both Luminous Cream lipsticks, but look at the top of the bullets. This one is the Grenache, and this one is the Rosé. See how this one is like cut and slanted, and then this one has got two edges that are kind of slanted? You guys see the difference in those? It's kind of cool, even though they are the same line of lipstick. So, very interesting. Alright guys, that is all I have for my haul. That wasn't too terrible, right? Nah, that wasn't too terrible. Alright guys, I hope you guys found this entertaining, or, I don't know, helpful, enjoyable, I don't know, something. If you did, go ahead and give it a big thumbs up. Also guys, if you want to be notified of more videos I have up and coming, hit the bell down there as well. You guys will be able to look me up at www.rockfabulousonline.com once my website is back up and running. Right now it's under construction. But you can Now look me up on Facebook, Instagram, Tumblr, Pinterest, all under Rock Fabulous 40s. And guys, remember, hit subscribe down there somewhere down there. And you too can rock your fabulous 40s, and I will see you next time. Bye guys.